rocket scientist.
Do you think they have an invested interest to have him not research flat Earth?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll just pay him, and people like him to keep him busy.
Wait,
Okay.
there's an extra paycheck I'm supposed to be getting for this?
No, just because you're
missing out, buddy.
Your paycheck is not really going toward your work. You're not doing any work, really, are you? You're not sending real satellites into real space. None of that's really happening. So,
No, they
not
actually
now.
are.
I did that earlier in my career, but okay.
So because of this, it's not really happening. All they've got to do is just pay you handsomely.
It is happening, Chemo.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. As long as you
SpaceX and Rocket Labs. I only know a few people at Blue Origin, but yeah, it's still happening.
So my point is, you get paid off indirectly, and that's just one way.
Okay. For a moment, let's just take that does happen. Could you explain to me how that is economically viable to do? Not just me, and you have to understand that every person in my industry. Most pilots, like ship captains, people, anybody can add to the list. So I'm sort of, what are we talking like we're talking like at the scales of like a couple of million
Probably
people?
half a billion.
Okay, I said a couple of million, half a billion. Okay, fine. Would have to be paid off. So Kimo, where does this money coming from?
You get 53 million.
It's an international effort. We're not talking
you get
like
53 million a day, right?
But that's not enough.
Nah, rich people, you don't know, man. They do so much bullshit. They have money that they just, I'm just gonna do this because I have fucking money.
That's not really an answer.
It is an answer though, Brenda. Do you know rich people put elevators in their fucking houses for their 2 stories or 3 stories? Why? Is that economically viable?
They
have an elevator in your fucking house.
They build car garages with elevators for the cars.
Yeah, you're not talking to anything that I haven't seen. I'm just saying, rich people, that's what they do. They do bullshit.
That doesn't.
Let's do your math. 500 million people at 100,000 a year. How much would they have to be paid?
Let me work that out. Go on, what's that?
People. It's an office of like.
I mean, that 53 million a day is just, that's just what they say. It could be much more than that. You're gonna have black budget fund or whatever
For NASA.
for all of them, all the rocket group, anyone who deals with satellites, rocket, anything who deals with space. They'll have
Black
a kitty.
budget for NASA.
Yeah, because you've got to put
takes money from NASA.
Got to put the ISS up there and convince people, right? Pay them off.
Except that it is up there and you can see it with your own eyes.
No, we're just getting into how they pay people off. If it is a lie, which it is, so if it is a lie and how you get paid off is just how I've outlined. Through rocket scientists.
Well, I would really love to know how to be paid off because it would be great for me if I can pay off my college loans right now.
But look, we haven't all been honest with Chemo. I mean, some of us should admit to, if you guys look at page 13, paragraph 2.
Damn it, be quiet. You can't. You can't do it. You can't.
Hey, you're finished.
But no, I mean, look at page 13, paragraph 2 of the contract. There's nothing in there that says that we cannot say about what we...
You don't understand. They'll come for you in the night.
I love
You'll never be heard from again. No.
Tell us who's in your ranks.
It was nice knowing you, Jake. You guys
Good work on it, Jake.
All the Glovers are panicking. They're gonna kill Jake, man.
But that's just how they do it. It doesn't have to be secret money in envelopes.
Chemo, that's just how they do it. Just really didn't answer rocket scientists' questions about why it would be economically
Here's
feasible.
basically everything Chemo said. They get paid by doing this. A minute of silence. Yeah, that's how they do it.
No. For example, Rocky is being paid off, but he doesn't realize he's being paid off. That's the point. So they can pay him off.
Paid off.
He can get paid off. And part of the lie, Because he's part of it, isn't he? So it's like someone being part of the murder, but not realizing they're part of the murder.
Yeah, but if I'm getting paid off not to talk about a murder and I don't know it, I could talk about the murder.
No, but he can't investigate the murder. He has to accept that whoever they said done it.
But I don't know it, so I could investigate it.
But Rocket can't investigate it. Point.
But that's what we do here. That's what we do.
No, not you, Brenda. We're talking about rocket scientists.
Why can't he?
He's not allowed. He's compartmentalized certain compartments.
Who's not allowing him?
His boss.
Dude, you can figure out the Earth is round with sticks in the ground.
Yeah.
Sly Sparkane
That wasn't
did
the
it.
old one.
Sly Sparkane did it with what was it? A couple dozen people, and they just emailed him the length of the shadow or the angle or something, and then he worked it out. And the Earth is round. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Everyone always brings up Sly Sparkane, but I did the exact same thing. The exact same number of
Yes,
people.
Kosho, you're cool to know.
Come up, I'm sitting here.
Yes, you did do it before, and it was really cool. I liked your data. Yeah, you need to make your data more accessible, like in a video or in a document that we can paste or something like that.
You should post it here every day. I've never seen it actually. I'm not even kidding with you.
Well, Sly's the
I've written
one.
very
I'm
well.
sorry, Kosho, but just Sly is the one I most remember.
Yeah.
That's the first that I recall.
Kosho, it is that reason. The reason why people don't mention yours is because we can't reference it.
Yeah, see, the problem is that flat earthers think something like the Earth being a globe is something it's possible to keep a secret about. It's not possible to keep that secret. You can't do it.
It's not a
You
secret.
got the demons controlling everything.
What's the secret, Brenda? There is no secret. Everybody knows it's flat.
No,
Oh my God.
The Earth is round. Well, the Earth being round or flat is not a thing that anybody could keep secret.
No, only NASA say it's round, and NASA are just a secret cult organization. Who else says it's round?
Me.
I do.
Everyone who uses their head.
Yes, because you saw NASA's information. You're parroting NASA. Deceiver.
No.
Who
No,
else
I'm
has a picture of the ball? Who else has a picture of the ball?
Me.
Apart from NASA.
Me.
Hello,
No,
I'm from
nobody
England as well. I'm from England as well, yo. This is why my accent is like this. Brr! You hear me?
Nobody from
You're not really
you know,
getting
the
my.
average person
You're not really
to the
getting
ball.
my point.
Chemo.
Kimo.
Chemo.
Look, without
What do you
NASA,
think?
you wouldn't think it was a ball, right?
No,
No,
you
I
would.
still would.
You still
Because the
would.
physics
Nigga,
work.
listen, NASA not from the UK. Say some UK shit. We don't give a fuck about NASA, bitch.
You would think the Earth is a ball because of shit.
Fuck NASA.
People
People knew
UK.
it was a ball long before
Because of
NASA.
physics.
Long before
Fuck
NASA
NASA.
existed, we knew it was a
Fuck
ball.
NASA.
Show us
No.
where NASA touched you on the doll, Chemo.
You would think like Columbus and those guys. Oh, ships have gone over the horizon. Must be a ball.
Well,
And then
Columbus
we would
thought
go
the
along
Earth
and
was
say,
a globe.
hey, Columbus, the horizon's not physical. Of course you can go over there. You're not going to fall off. You're not going to go down. Keep going south, and you head towards the ice
You're not
wall.
getting my main point, Chemo, which is that whether the Earth is flat or round, either way, flat or round, that's a feature of reality, and you can't keep things like that secret because anybody could if we're keeping the flat Earth secret, anybody should be able to discover the Earth is flat. If it's the other way around, then people should be able to do it the other way around, right?
Well, what's the secret?
There isn't. What?
What's the secret?
What?
It's a bug.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
All it is in school, we were told one thing. You grow up, you find out another thing, you move on. What's the secret?
Chemo, let me try it again.
No, we never did that.
Chemo, let me try this again. suppose that in reality, the Earth is flat, and people are keeping the flatness a secret, right? Okay, are you with me
Who
so
is keeping it?
Are you with me so far,
But
though?
who is?
No, are you with me so far? That the Earth really is flat, and there's people keeping that a secret, promoting the ball, right? That's
We've
what you
done
believe.
it. We've done it. Brenda
Yeah?
converted.
Are you there? Are you there, Chemo? Do you understand that? Or is this too...
Okay.
Right.
You think people can keep the shape of the Earth a secret? Go on.
No, that's not what I said.
You think that.
Jesus Christ, you are such a fucking troll.
He is not following at all.
He is incapable of
Chemo-
abstract thinking. Literally.
Okay. I'm following. Go on.
Yeah, so the point is, if the Earth is in fact flat, then anybody can go and discover that for themselves. They can discover it by doing the
Unless they
experiments. No,
Unless-
you can't stop them from doing it. How?
Which has been done. What's the problem?
You haven't.
We
Flat
know
Earth
where the
is-
ice wall is.
Yeah.
No,
You've never been to a chemo.
there's no
How do you know it
wall.
exists?
There's no Chemo. The photographs of the quote unquote wall are from Greenland.
So how does the water stay on the Earth? Got a
Wonderful.
container with a big giant wall, otherwise it would fall off.
Fall off into what? Space?
Where would it fall to?
Into the other water. The water below.
I'm sort of
And
like
what's holding that
revising
water?
my opinion of Chemo that he's not a troll. He's just fucking stupid. Maybe that's it, Chemo. You are really, really, really stupid. That's just it.
Oh.
Well, without a
Jack,
container,
someone's
the
about to
without
bounce
a
off his
container,
armor
Brenda,
like a
the
bouncy
water's
ball.
going to fall off, isn't it? How else would the water stay on the Earth?
What would cause the water to fall off? What's pulling it
Is my
down?
mic working, guys?
What would cause it to fall off? Well, when it rains, it would increase.
Chemo? What's pulling the water down?
What's pulling it down?
Yes.
Pulling. Water.
In order for the water to fall off, something would have to be making it fall off. What is making it fall off?
The water's at rest. It's not being pulled.
Yo, is my mic working?
Yeah, coming through, Jeremy.
All right.
The water's at rest where?
Near the ice wall, where it's frozen, near frozen.
Okay, let's say we cracked a hole in that ice wall with a big ass dragon.
What?
Let's say we cracked a hole in the ice wall with a big old dragon that could burn a hole in the ice wall. What would happen to the water?
If you cracked a hole, how would you crack a hole in the ice wall?
Yeah, never mind.
It's a big plateau. How are you going to bust a hole through a big giant plateau of ice?
Yeah, anybody who can leave this conversation and think Chemo really is not that fucking stupid, you guys are just...
Well, you haven't explained how the water would stay on, not contained.
Why does it need a container?
Well, how's it going to stay on the Earth?
Why does it need a container? Where would it go without the container?
Well, it would fall off, wouldn't it? Off the edge.
To where?
We haven't been there.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about, do you?
How can anyone have any idea? You want me to guess? What we do know... What we do know...
You say it needs a container, but you have no reason why it needs a container.
Chemo, they're constantly trying to get us to guess about things and make presuppositions and assumptions.
We already made assumptions that it's flat. Now you have to make more assumptions to make it work, apparently.
I mean, how deep is the ocean, Scott? You're not thinking about this, are you? A large body of water doesn't need a container. Are you okay, Scott?
No, there's containment.
Exactly.
Right.
So what's Scott on?
The water's contained. There's containment by gravity, which is a force.
No, it's not a force.
whatever. But Scott, you know that water, large body, very deep, would need.
I like it how you said whatever. Gravity is a force. Okay, whatever.
So, Chemo, if you have water in a glass and you crack the glass, where does the water go?
It will find its level.
Where does it go?
It will go wherever it can find its level.
It goes
where it can find equilibrium.
It goes down.
No direct. No direction.
It goes down, right?
Depends if it's warm, it will evaporate, right, and go up.
It won't. If you break the glass, the water isn't going to go up.
Well, depends how hot the room is.
Well, it would have to go down first and then boil and then go up as steam.
Depends how hot the room is.
Jesus.
This is where you say gravity's making the steam go up, right? Let me ask you something with it. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Kimo.
No, steam.
Well, I mean, I think Brenda and Scott are stuck because how can the water, large bodies, have no container?
Yeah, I'm the one stuck. You're the one who can't answer a simple question. And this is all a cognitive defense mechanism. Kimo, you crack a glass of water. What happens to the water?
It depends on the situation and what the medium.
It doesn't depend on anything, Kimo. What happens when you crack a glass of water? What happens to the water?
It depends on the medium. In this medium, it will find its level. If I crack it under water, what will happen?
There's a glass of water sitting on a table. Just a regular old glass of water sitting on a table. You break that glass, what happens to the water?
The water will find its level.
What happens to the water, Kimo?
He directly answered you.
So now I'm back.
He directly answered your question.
Now I'm back.
No, he didn't.
Thinking he's a now I'm
yes,
back.
He did. That's what the water is going to do.
So what else will the water do?
If you're going to talk, if you're telling this to a normal person who thinks in normal ways, what would you say the water? What happens to the water?
What do you say happens? What does happen?
It spills all over the table, and then it runs onto the floor, right?
Yeah. Trying to find its level. Yeah.
Does all the water fall off the table onto the floor?
Does what?
Does all the water fall off the table and fall onto the floor?
Does all of it? Wow, it depends where the crack is, yeah?
So why did it fall onto the floor? Or why does it fall onto the table? Why does either one of those things happen?
Because it's trying to find its level.
Okay. And so if you cracked a hole in this ice wall.
Cracked a hole in the ice wall?
Yeah, see, this is where you pretend to be really, really fucking stupid. Or either that or you really are. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, I'm on the fence again. I'm on the fence myself.
Can you imagine cracking a hole in an ice wall? Are you capable of imagining cracking a hole in the ice wall?
Crack a hole in the ice wall. Do you know how silly that is?
Yes, can you imagine that?
No. How'd you crack a hole in the ice wall?
It's fucking ice, dude. It's ice. You can crack ice.
So,
come on.
Okay, so you can't even imagine theoretically, hypothetically, your mind is incapable of grasping cracking a hole in an ice wall.
What is it?
As
ice
a
like an
hypothetical
ice
situation.
Is it ice like an ice?
Scott, you don't understand. Scott, you don't understand. You need the blue dragon. That's what you need.
I know. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said dragon earlier.
So is it like snow or is it like an ice? This wall. Right.
So this for everybody else listening, this is Kimo's cognitive defense mechanisms kicking in right here, because he knows if he goes with me down this path, his world will break. He knows that. Something deep inside, even if it's not conscious, he knows if he follows me down this path, his world will break, and he cannot allow that to happen right now.
Is there solid ground under the ice? Is there solid ground under the ice at the ice wall?
No, it's just water.
It's just a whole ice. It's just a whole. I think there's ground under it.
I don't know what Wally means. Does he mean like a glass ice cube, or does he mean like snow packed up tight?
Let's use the.
How does he visualize the ice wall?
Let's use a magical. Let's use a magical unicorn to pierce a hole in the dome.
Is that what he means, Jamie? Like an ice cube in the freezer that you can see through.
You have a sheet. He's saying you have the ice wall at Antarctica, the coastline of Antarctica, and then you crack the ice open.
What?
Take a chunk of the ice out, and where's the water gonna go?
Right.
It's gonna go into the land, into the ice or snow or whatever Antarctica is composed. I mean, I feel like you'd have to remove a lot of. I don't know.
I don't know what he means. Is he thinking like a thin piece of ice, like a piece of glass, and you crack that, and then he's like, "What's on the outside of that?"
Yeah, I think that's what he's envisioning.
Well, I don't know because that's not how I envision the ice wall. We see the ice wall.
How do you envision the ice wall then?
We see it. We've seen pictures of it.
No, but how?
Tons of pictures. Just Google the coastline of Antarctica. That's all.
Yeah, but how do you envision the ice wall?
Tell me how they're pictures of Greenland again.
And how they're going to cut the ice wall in those plateaus?
Tell me how when I Google pictures of the Antarctica coastline that it's actually pictures of Greenland.
Do you know that they
so
have...
you've got a problem, and Scott, because the water, you can't explain how it stays on the Earth. It has to be contained with a big giant wall, stop it from going anywhere, right?
Okay, let's just go down a hypothetical road, right? Let's say I just created the universe and I put a single ball, maybe like about the size of the moon, right? And there's a force that pulls everything down towards this ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put some water there. And the water is now on the ball because of gravity pulling it.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
So gravity is what's holding it.
Okay, yeah, so how do we test that?
Drop something.
Where? In which kind of medium?
Literally anywhere.
Okay, I drop a basketball in water, what happens?
Got him. The basketball falls.
Basketball falls?
Towards the ground.
The basketball fall if I drop it when I'm underwater?
Wouldn't it rise?
When you're not in water, when you're just standing there, you drop it, it falls.
I know, yeah.
I'm gonna drop.
Just said.
Let me drop the helium balloon.
So let's change the medium, and let's see if the basketball still drops.
Wait.
Well, now when you're underwater, it floats.
No, I'm at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm standing right here, I drop my phone. What happens?
It depends on what medium you're in.
I'm in air.
Oh, then it will find equilibrium where it can, yeah.
Oh my god.
There is no up and down.
We know this thing called gravity is just a medium controlled operation depending on the density of the object and the density of the medium that the object is in, that's all.
What do you mean, oh my god? You just did the same thing to him.
Let's go through it. Let's accept.
You did it before
but
he
you're
did it. You're
ignoring the hypothetical right here.
But if you want to be obtuse with him, why can't he be obtuse with you?
We deal on the really is level here. We're on the really is level.
But you're ignoring the hypothetical.